Hey guys, Rope Black Man here, and I'm going to be reacting to The Flash Season 3, Episode 14, Attack on Central City.
Nice.
Yo, this is going to be very awkward because both of them are here in this Earth.
What? I'm a genius. And you're a moron.
Oh.
Okay. See you at the party.
But would he drink it though, since it's just him?
Friends Day. Friends? It's my Earth's equivalent of Valentine's Day.
Yo, about to say, they celebrate Friend Zone Day?
Where is your lady friend? Because I would like to.
No, you wouldn't like to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Stay away from her, she mine, fool.
Hi, you know what I like? Your vibe. Thank you. Caitlin.
Oh, these jokes from HR is almost as broke as mine.
Win for the team, beating Grodd. I mean, stop the gorilla attack from happening.
Yeah, look at you changing the future.
We're all changing the future.
You think, because he got Gypsy,
Gonna bring
and he's gonna come full force on Central City.
Barry Allen. Will you be my friend?
Always.
Oh, about to say she was about to propose. I'm like, what?
You like him.
Yeah.
He makes you happy.
Dad.
Okay.
What? He had a stand up?
That's it? You're not gonna yell. You're not gonna throw that over there?
Your happiness is what matters to me.
Hmm.
You're both adults.
This seems too understanding for Harrison Wells of Earth 2.
Okay, that was weird.
Exactly. Something's up. He's planning something.
Me?
Where's Julian?
He's taking care of some family matters in London. Just so you know, we're just friends.
Yeah.
Friend zone. I know it well.
Even he knows it.
Your game is so strong.
Just the way she said it. It ain't, bro.
In fact, she could be right around the corner.
Here she is. Oh, and she attacked Cisco. Come on, we played this game before. And you lose. Where's Wally? Where's Quick? Jesse Quick? Oh, better. We got Harrison.
Why am I locked up?
Oops.
My powers don't work in here.
Oh, she was controlled by Grodd. That's why she doesn't remember anything.
She didn't have you to open a breach, so he was Gypsy instead.
So that means Grodd's here.
Something tells me he's not alone.
Yup, he got his gorilla army. Damn, they're gonna go. Destroy Central City, take it for theirs.
She's not. I checked her out. Can you convince her to help? Bruh. She won't say no to me.
Go away.
And she did.
And you make her happy.
I'm gonna do everything
Again, this
in my
isn't
power.
him, like...
I appreciate that, Wes.
Did he
I'm
change?
sure Jesse will too after I'm gone. Seeing as I don't know how much time I have left,
What do you mean?
You're sick.
I'm not as well as I once was.
Harrison Wells, not well.
You know,
I appreciate you keep this between.
Yeah, you better tell her, man. And knowing him, he's probably gonna snitch.
Eyes wide, everybody. Grodd's on
I have a feeling they're not gonna be on this bridge.
no sign of a.
Too early.
No Flash. Too late.
Oh, yo. Yo.
Okay.
That was too close.
Get it.
Y'all want to put a bunch of magnets against my skull to look into the mind of a psychotic, murderous thing.
Pretty much.
Fine.
You know, if you said no, they're still gonna do it on us.
Grodd tries to kill somebody else.
You know, let's just go along with the flow.
Kill or be killed. That's why he wanted me to kill Solivar. And you know what?
But that's not the Flash way. You don't kill.
No, you did what was right, Barry, as you always do. That's what makes you a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Oliver's killed.
Because that's Oliver. And that's what happened with him. He failed time and time and time again. Especially in that 4th season. It sucked.
Ollie, what are you talking about?
And here he goes, telling Jessie,
Did he tell you?
yeah, should have been her own father telling her this.
Unbelievable.
Then she's gonna think he's lying to make her go back, but it's not lying. Tanya Grodd is a very interesting player. Wow, he going after the missiles.
Plan B. Anyone.
Shoot, it's gonna go off. Oh, that's nice.
Flash stopped the weapon, but he can't stop us all. Attack!
Damn.
Tracked her down on Earth, too. Breach is taken care of.
Thank you.
Whoa! Yo, was that a different Flash or something?
You're like me. You want to do something good.
Getting that pep talk. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta save Central City. You're better than this. Just being a bounty hunter, I think. Damn, they got spears, shields, height, strength. Whew. About to say, Zagrod there. Damn. Well, oh! Yeah.
I challenge you, and you will fall again.
I don't know, because you couldn't even defeat him first time around, so... Damn. Oh my gosh, he really could not defeat him. Oh no. Oh shoot. Well, looks like he can beat him. That was pointless of an invasion. Couldn't even defeat him.
We won't let him go back to Gorilla City ever again. Just spare his life like I spared yours.
True, man. Respect that.
Don't front. You're into me.
Looks this guy, I mean, even if I was,
There we go. There we go. There we go.
you couldn't handle me.
Oh.
Bye, guys. Bye.
I'll marry that woman.
Okay, I make it a string.
Oh, marry that woman.
Iris West. Will you marry me?
You know she will. Whoa, why they end it with a cliffhanger? Whoa. Oh! Sabotage! So, for starters, I'm not surprised that we saw less gorillas in this episode, because last episode, the first parter of it, where there was basically a lot of gorillas. We were in freaking Gorilla City here, so in this episode, yeah, very little, not that much surprise. We only had how many, 3 scenes completely filled with gorillas, and the first time was just, seeing Gorilla Grodd and his, actually, no, it was actually 4 kind of scenes, if you want to quote me there, but first time when we saw the gorillas and Grodd outside the city, the second time was where Grodd, attacks that government agent. Then the third time was again preparing for them to go into the city this time, and then the last time, actually it was 5. Them looking at the damn city. It's how many times you gotta look at the damn city? Just go and conquer it. If you want to be this badass villain, attack when you at least expect it. Oh my goodness, if I was Grodd, I would have been attacked them and then fight. But that didn't even happen. Maybe again, CGI on last scene, or they didn't have enough in their budget. They're waiting on freaking that Savitar reveal like they did in the last few seconds though, but then more money. Eventually we're going to do that Savitar fight unless they actually do have a human form of Savitar, which Barry will fight. But who knows? Also, like, we're getting a little bit of glimpses of there might be a new Flash on Earth 19, I think it was. So let's see how that's gonna pan out. Like, I was like shocked, like, wait a minute, is that another speedster there? And that could be the very Flash of Earth 19, because for some reason, like, Gypsy had a mission on Earth 2, and that mission was to find at least one of those two people that was in the photo. So maybe that's what brought her to Earth 2, and God sensed her, and then, he just did his, mind trick to actually get her to open up a breach. So that seems that answered how she was truly captured, not just simply, she was in the mind control, but how, he can't use his abilities across Earths. She is doing her job on Earth 2. Which brings us to maybe whenever we're going to see that Flash of Earth 19 on Earth 2, he's going to end up doing something to get Harrison Wells to say, we have another speedster that I know, but he's on Earth 1, and then they're going to basically meet up against each other. That could be one thing, or that Flash can end up doing something stupid like almost every other damn Flash that I know of, causing Savitar to come back. Who knows? But maybe we just find out on season 4. They always do these Easter eggs in every other episode, and then bam, that's that. Whatever it is going to end up being in our new whatever of the next season. But wow, Barry actually proposed to Iris, but there was not a confirmation. He just said, "Will you marry me?" She says, he said, she didn't even give an answer. We didn't get one. It was just simply cut, blank, done, cliffhanger. Next week, we might get an answer. Who knows? But again, I was very interested. Like, I don't know if maybe I could just spaced out, but it appears like Harrison Wells of Earth 2 didn't have an illness. He just simply said that, and actually he was kind of like good in that, because remember, Wally had a dying parent, so he's like, maybe if I do the same thing, maybe he'll say to Jesse, don't go, spend as much time as you want with your father, and then, but eventually she would say, okay, let's go to the doctor or something, unless somehow Harrison Wells can, like, manipulate something to show that he is sick, who knows, but for them to be this high-tech, scientific, society, I think if he actually had some type of illness, well, probably came up with a cure by now, so maybe he wasn't digging through. But again, it's funny how we see Savitar return at this episode. And then early on in the episode, Caitlin says, Julian's not here. He has some family business to take care of. So let's see if it really was family business, or freaking Dr. Alchemy returned within him and his personality. Who knows? And well, Savitar is now free, because now again he's gonna go after freaking Wally, who, how in the world did he get his powers again? Oh yeah, through the same freaking alchemy stone and freaking Savitar agent. So it's gonna go all over. If Wally becomes evil, let it be just more than one episode, because he can be the one in that prophecy to portray, Team Flash. So let's see how this is gonna go. But there's another thing that I theorize that eventually, Cisco could be a potential big bad, because when Gypsy came and was basically fighting off freaking, first she hit Cisco off with a vibe, and then she basically neutralized Barry as well. I was like, yo, again, when Cisco harnesses his powers and master it, if he goes evil, I bet he will, or just maybe an episode or two, he can simply probably defeat freaking Barry. And maybe that's why eventually in the future we're going to see him easily be able to at least fight Killer Frost. But who knows? And that vision was who was good, who was evil, or maybe both were evil. Never know. So, like and dislike the video, comment below on what you thought of the episode, and if you're new, please subscribe. And also I want to know, which one did you like better? Did you like the part 1 or part 2 to this, two-part of, Gorilla City and Attack on Central City? In my opinion, I like the first one better, but that's just me. I'm BrokenHug94, and I am signing off.